We're back, 2023. I'm your girl, Malika.
I'm Ryan J.
And we are the Unsolicited Opinions Podcast. We'll bring you the real,
The raw,
and the relevant.
Relevant. All right, I know y'all been checking for us and where we've been and what we've been doing. For the new fans who don't know, we had a podcast in 2020. We took a little break. You know, we had to do a few things, fix a few things, learn a few things, and, you know, I ain't gonna blame nobody, but...
What? I know you lying.
You know.
I had a job opportunity in Austin, and I took it. And
that was more important than the podcast?
Yes.
No.
What you mean?
I'm just asking the question.
But I'm back, and that's all that matters. And honestly, I really miss podcasting. I really miss talking shit, being able to speak my mind, our unsolicited opinions, because nobody asked. But honestly, big thanks to Dante with Tap In Podcast. If it wasn't for Dante, can we get you on camera real quick?
Let's do it.
Thanks, Dante. Dante invited us on for a podcast episode, and Ryan and I have been contemplating coming back, and we hadn't really thought it through. But once we came back on, it just felt so good.
Yeah,
it felt so good.
Absolutely. And shout out to Tap In Podcast.
Yes,
make sure y'all subscribe. We will be on the channel, but we still be Unsolicited Opinions. So yeah, man, I miss podcasting too. Just bantering with you, going back and forth with you, because even when we took our break, even us, we kind of disconnected for a little minute too.
Yeah.
So just bantering and just hearing the people, hearing what they got to say, and just laughing at us, and just us just being us.
I know. I mean, that's all we know how to do, baby. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. So
absolutely.
Let's get it. So Ryan, what have you really been up to? Have you been working? Have you been working on anything? I know you got your books. You got Dear Self 2. It is a sequel.
Yes.
Not a prequel.
Yes.
So actually,
that was so bad. But anyways, go ahead.
Shut up. Okay, so honestly, when you wrote those books, what made you write them?
It's going through a tough time in my life, and
like women?
No, just for real though. I just everybody go through stuff, and one day I was just writing blogs. I actually got the blog from you, the idea from you when you wrote your blog.
I do still have my blog actually.
Yeah. And I just started writing blogs, and people just kept saying, you should write a book, and then I was just like, I'm cool on that. I just continue doing these blogs, and then just one day I just was like, I got enough information in my notes to write a book. So I wrote this one when I was like 25. Don't ask how old I am now. I
remember. Yeah. And this man would disappear. Like, you couldn't get in contact with him. He ignored your calls. He won't come outside. We be trying to go out to the club. He like, nah, I'm good. So when he get in his zone and his mode, when he writing his books, he go MIA.
Yeah. So I wrote that one when I ain't gonna say what age, but I wrote that one like 2 years ago. Officially, well, not 2 years ago. And now I'm on the third book. I finished it, but I ain't going to put it out.
You writing a third?
Yeah, I wrote a third one.
Wow, that's a trilogy.
Yeah. But it's not going to be Dear Self 2. It's going to be, I ain't going to say the name yet.
Okay.
But I wrote a third one. That's done. I came up. I got a clothes machine now, so I'm doing clothes. I may not sell it.
This is new to me.
Yeah,
this is new to me. I didn't even know this, so this is an exclusive because I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I love. Like, that's end of the day. I'm just trying to create and do what I love. I came out with a card game, which we're going to get into a little bit later.
What's it called?
P's and Q's.
P's and Q's.
P's and Q's.
Your P's and Q's.
There you go.
All right.
Ooh.
It can stay down.
We forgot the sage.
Oh my God, we did.
Because ancestors in this motherfucker, like, you forgot to give us a shout out. Shout out to grandma.
I know. Big shout out to grandma. Yes.
And all the fallen soldiers in our family.
Yes, absolutely. So, actually, we've had that happen before in our old podcast studio where stuff falls. So we definitely.
Damn, is that like a tradition? Because that happened the first time, right?
It did. The remote fell off the wall. We still got the video from it.
I think they just saying what's up, like we proud of you type thing.
Like I'm glad y'all back.
Shout out to you on that side, obviously, because you push it this way.
You so stupid. I'm not about to play with you. But yes, I think that is very important to always be doing something. Being stagnant, I don't do too well. I learned that I get kind of depressed or whatever because I feel like I'm not constantly doing something.
Yeah.
So like you said, blog, I brought my blog back, Unrelenting Truths.
Shout out to that.
And then as well as gonna bring back my sex toy store.
Nah, what you call it? Because you said I couldn't say that.
I know.
Pleasure product business.
Yeah, pleasure product.
Because every time I said sex store, it's not a sex store. It's not sex toys. I'm like, all right, bro, chill out. Like,
they're pleasure products. Okay, they are a necessity. I sell experiences, not sex toys. But
that should be your slogan. Is that the slogan?
It is now?
Yes. Another exclusive. I like that.
But other than that, yeah, I'm just happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be back.
My nigga. Who thought you had a friend? For real. Come on.
Forget you.
Seriously.
I'm not doing this. Anyway.
I'm telling Auntie.
She not gonna care.
Okay.
So I do have a question.
I got an answer.
So I went to the grocery store the other day.
What store?
Why does that matter? I shop at Whole Foods. And
oh my God,
I found Central Market.
Central Market is fire.
Central Market is like a big ass maze. And it's a fun house for adults. Mm-hmm. I went in Central Market one day because Tom Thumb didn't have something I needed. I don't even know why I stopped at Tom Thumb, but they didn't have what I needed. And I thought I was just going to run in and out of Central Market, and that didn't happen. It was like a maze. I was like, oh my God. Their produce section, fire. Immaculate. They have the iceberg lettuce literally stuffed in ice.
And it can't move.
And it don't move.
Yeah.
They have a mushroom display.
Yes.
Multiple mushrooms.
Yes.
I mean, that's like adulting times 10. But I was going to say, what is something that you didn't realize as a child was super expensive as an adult?
Shit, groceries, I guess. Maybe.
Groceries?
You talking about something specific?
Just anything.
Well, no, not groceries.
Anything.
I guess groceries is just depend on how you shop. Something that I didn't know was expensive as a kid.
That now you like, y'all was paying for this shit? I feel like things that are necessities should not cost as much as they do.
Yeah.
Toilet tissue. Feminine products.
Yeah.
Water. Should not be that expensive.
We shouldn't even be charged for water.
The
only reason why they can't charge for air because they can't control air. That's the only reason why. Like,
I think there is like air quality control. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
but
a good question though.
Honestly, what have you purchased as an adult? I think trash bags are hella expensive. Like $11 for like a 14 count of trash bags.
Man, I don't know, because if I look at the price too long, I'm gonna be pissed off and not buy it. But I need toilet paper to wipe my ass, so I just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's like when gas go up. It's like, what
gas.
y'all want me to do? Boycott? I got a place to go. Bro. I can't not get gas.
I'd be like, man, I'm gonna get $3 worth of gas, but then I'd be like, fuck, it's only gonna take me down the street. So
yeah, that's me. I will definitely put $10 in gas in my car and keep it moving.
And you got to get it every day. You got to get it every day.
And don't say I'm gonna get it before I go to work tomorrow, or I'm gonna get it before I do this.
I do that all the time.
You get in the car, you late as hell.
I do that all the time. I be so mad at myself in the morning too. I be like, man, I gotta stop and get gas. I'm already 20 minutes late. I might as well go to McDonald's and get me a hash brown and walk in with this boy late. But
you can't even do that because you already late.
Yeah.
So okay, boom. If you late for work, do you take your time or do you speed up? Even though you already late, you already go get your point. Do you take your time?
It depends how late and where I'm at, because if I know I'm in somebody area that like is a manager who ain't gonna play, I speed up. But if I know somebody that's like who be chilling or I ain't gonna get in trouble, I just be cruising. I do my little walk in, get something to eat, go take a doozy real quick, pop back out, go play on my phone. I may go meditate. I take my time.
See, me personally, if I'm late for work, I'm walking in with an attitude. Because one, I'm a black girl in corporate America. So if I walk in looking like I don't want to talk to nobody.
That's so toxic.
If I walk in looking like I don't want to talk to nobody, immediately they think something's wrong. So they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm having a rough day. It's a rough start, you know. And they just leave me alone for a second, but I'm able to get my bearings back. I'm able to scale it back a little bit and then get my day started. But if I'm late, I'm going to just make sure I continue with the late performance.
Do you work harder when you come in late?
No.
You don't? Why not?
Why?
I don't know.
It's the
I
same
guess
effort.
You got less room to bullshit, I guess, that day. No?
No. Why would you do that? Why would you overexert yourself? If you already started off late, you already stressed out. Why would you do that?
I'm not saying work extra hard. Okay, I'm one of those people where if I show up late, I'm going to work hard so that if you say, you always late, but I be doing my job, though. Y'all going to fire me because I'm a good worker? I'm just late.
I feel like that's a black person's thought process, because we do feel like if we work harder, they'll just leave us alone, which is true.
You think so?
Yes, because we
come on, we're not gonna say anything. Just you think that's true? Okay,
I just I think so. Like, honestly, like, we just feel like, hey, if I'm doing my work, don't bother me, but we still think we can just do whatever we want to do at work.
That is very true. And then we feel justified for doing some bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I try to work hard, honestly. I try to do what I can so don't nobody say nothing to me. I don't like being reprimanded at work.
Yo, you know what's funny? Your job, you can do this, but I can't do this. I seen a post that was saying how you politely like tell someone. What was it? How you politely tell someone like fuck off or like?
Yeah, like the different ways to talk in corporate language.
To be politically correct.
Yeah, per my last email. Or I'm a person that if somebody tells me something, I will literally tag the person who told me in the post so that way that they can't say that they didn't tell me to do such things. So,
are you petty at work?
Yes, you have to be.
You don't have to be. You choose to be.
No, you have to be. And I don't mean like petty like messy. I mean petty like on your P's and Q's.
I like
that. Because, see, like I did that. You have to be, because if you don't, like they say in corporate, CYA. Cover your ass. So if you're not covering your ass, there's always going to be a way for somebody to say, oh, they didn't tell me this, oh, I didn't know this. But if you always have it, hey, it may look like I'm being petty, it may look like I'm being messy, but I want everybody who is in this conversation to know that I was told to do this. So I mean, if I'm messy, if I'm petty, then I'll be that. But
shot o'clock.
Boom, 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 boom. Shot o'clock. Okay, I really don't want to take this shot because Ryan bought some liquor that I've never heard of before, and
this Casamigos.
And a lot of people know I don't even drink for real. So
you gonna lie with a straight face?
I really don't.
You stop.
You
drink
don't
less?
know me. We haven't really hung out since 2021. It is 2023.
So the times I've been around you this year.
When is the last time you've been around me and you saw me drink, Ryan?
Did you drink at Auntie house or no?
When have we been at Auntie house?
Auntie Kim.
When?
For Daisy's birthday.
How long ago was that?
That don't matter. It was last year.
What are you talking? I don't drink. No, we didn't even have liquor.
Yes, we did.
No, you must have had liquor.
I
didn't. Oh, I thought we on Cheers.
No.
Where your drink
obviously, you missed the promo video.
Where's your drink etiquette? Bro, I didn't even take the full shot.
What did it taste like?
It tastes like Mexico.
Come on, we're not doing this.
It do, like, every time I think of tequila, when me, Tier, and Jamie went to Mexico in August for her birthday. Oh yeah, shout out to Tier. She was a part of our podcast launch. She helped us a lot, tremendously. Boy, shut up.
I'm just playing.
Shut your ass up. But we went to Mexico for her birthday, and literally everything was tequila, obviously. And so once you get drunk and go to sleep and wake up and you still smell like it, it's not fun. That's not a fun time. It's not a fun experience. So when I smell tequila,
it reminds me of Mexico.
Oh,
now that makes sense. See, that's the backstory. I like that.
You irritated.
Speaking of irritating.
What?
I got a game I want to play.
Okay, let's play a game. You want to play a game?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Jigsaw.
That was clever. I like that.
Wait, come on, because you're not about to play me again
Seriously,
on camera. Come on. Okay, what are we playing?
We're playing. You want to introduce?
We are playing P's and Q's. This is a card game that was created by our very own Ryan J. It is not out yet, but again, we're going to play some of the cards from the game. I have no clue what he's going to be asking me. Ryan, don't ask me nothing crazy.
That's like, I'm like doing the, I ain't going to do that. That was messed up.
Don't ask me nothing crazy.
Okay.
You going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
First question is, what do you appreciate about this moment in your life right now?
Oh my gosh. What I appreciate right now about this moment in my life is I am the most at peace that I've ever been.
Come on, you got to pound it for that one. Seriously.
I am the most at peace. And what I mean is I don't really have anything stressing me. I'm not waking up every day like, oh, I got to figure this out. I am in a really, really good spot. And as much as I'm not going to say hated Austin. Austin was just not
the place for you.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
It was just not the place for me. But in Austin, I was able to learn to be alone. I left my whole family here in Dallas, and I was there by myself. So I learned how to make new friends, be by myself, and honestly save money, because that was a problem. But I'm gonna throw that question back to you. What are you most?
What am I most appreciative about this moment in life? I'm grateful for the journey that I took.
Okay. What journey
So like
did
when
take?
you manifest stuff, it usually don't happen the way you want to or expect to. But once you cross that bridge and you look back, once hindsight of 2020, it's like I went through all of this, but I did ask for this too.
Right.
And I think now I'm in the same place where I'm in a place of peace, and I learned to just surrender and stop worrying about
Surrender.
Yeah.
I like that.
like
I
just
like
stop
that.
worrying about stuff that I can't control, or just like trying to control my life so much that trying to control the outcome. And it's like you only can control so much.
Yeah.
And just again, like the biggest thing is listening to your intuition. Like if you listen to that, no matter what, even if it don't make sense, just do it.
Right.
And I feel like everything that you're asking for, everything that you need or desire is gonna come to you. So
Right.
I'm in that place of peace of like just not stressing about stuff.
And you
either.
gotta go through it to get through it.
Yeah.
Like you learn how strong you are when you're faced with adversity.
Absolutely.
Big words.
I like that. You gonna point to that? You smart today? You usually ain't this smart.
Hey, listen, I've been taking this stuff from Whole Foods. It's called Brain and Memory.
Really?
It's like you put it in some water and you drink it. 2 ounces of water.
For real?
It's really good. It works really well.
I like that for you.
Yeah. Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Let's see. From a scale of 1 to 10, what level of clingy do you want your partner to be?
Ooh, I'm a smooth 6, 5-ish. Like I'm half and half. I want you when I want you, and when I don't, I just want my space. Like I don't need I don't need you up under me all the time. Like that's gonna annoy me. I want to have an opportunity to miss you also.
Right.
So I don't need you up my asshole.
Oh
all
my
the time.
gosh. I'm a 4.
It's pretty different for a woman.
I think that I feel like being clingy and cuddly is as close to kissing. It's very intimate.
Right.
So I really have to trust you to cuddle with you or want you up under me or be up under you. So if I don't want to be up under you, then I don't want you up under me.
Is that a form of like not intimacy, but is that a form of like affection? Like affection? It is. But what I'm asking is, kissing may be more important to somebody than cuddling. Cuddling may not mean nothing, but everybody can kiss somebody. So I'm saying like the clinginess, like what's clingy to you that means something to you?
I'm a person that I'm okay if he playing a game and I'm just sitting in the same room.
Right.
I don't need us to be up under each other. I do have moments where I want to be held or something like that. But if I'm dating somebody, like, hey, bro, I'm really good. Like, I'm content if you are sitting in the same room. We don't have to speak.
Yeah.
You could be doing whatever you want to do. We don't have to be talking.
Right.
I am okay with that.
I like that. That's cool.
I'm okay with that.
That's cool.
But I feel like women, because you're a man, so I feel like as a woman, though, she would probably want to be up under you or take her signs of you liking her or affection based on.
Yeah. And then I think, too, like when we quiet in the room, women be like, what's wrong? It's like, nothing wrong, bro. I'm just quiet. I'm just watching TV or I'm just not thinking about shit because I've been thinking about shit for the past 23 hours and it's only 1 hour left today. So I just want to.
Yeah. And I heard men have a lot of thoughts that go through their mind throughout the day because they're always trying to figure something out. They're always trying to figure out the next move or how to fix this or how to do that. So, yeah, I'm content. A man can be in a room, sitting in the same room with me. We don't have to say a word. I'm cool knowing you sitting right there and I'm sitting over here.
I like that. We can appreciate that. What are 3 toxic traits you possess?
I mean, this guy Orlando would probably say
What's his name?
We're not doing that.
Okay, sorry.
We're not doing that.
Sorry, I tried, folks. I tried.
This guy says I do too many what if scenarios.
Oh, like, what if I slap the shit out you and...
No, it's like, so what if, I just so happen to become like a paraplegic? Would you take care of me? Would you stay with me?
Oh, that can be annoying. It could be cute at first, but then it's like, dude, you just thinking of anything. Like, so what if I go to space and like you can't call me for a week? What you gonna do?
I mean, I think it's just it's he saw it as like a test. He says, you're testing me. I feel like you're testing me. And I'm just asking questions. We could be watching something or something, and I'd be like, so what if that was me? How would you have, handled that situation?
When you asked, did you take it serious? Like, if he said something that you didn't like, would have looked at him differently?
No, but this is the problem. Most men don't want to answer it. So that irritates me. It's just like, just answer the question. Just answer the question.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
If I was walking outside right now and I had a wig on and it just flew away, baby, would you try to help me Would you still like, or would you just kind of like walk away from me?
Probably laugh and then help you.
Yeah. Like, why would you? He'd be like, why are you asking that? Like, where is that coming from? Like, where did that even come from? And it's just like, I just want to know. I just want to know the answer to these questions.
They think you was weird after that. You just asking the most random question, like, bro, yeah, I can see that.
So that asking what if questions, I say that I get an attitude because I just be like, why are you doing that or whatever. So they say I got an attitude. I don't think so. I think I'm very sweet.
I think
loving.
that's a lie.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what I think.
And then my third,
and I think that, yeah, that's bullshit. Stop that.
My third toxic trait is that I'm spoiled. I want what I want when I want it, how I want it.
As most women.
And men feel like, hey, you need to take your time. Even like my mom, like, you're just so spoiled. I wish your dad didn't do that to you. But it's, those are my 3 toxic traits. What
do you think that's the issue?
What are yours?
Do you think that's the issue?
No. Why?
Okay, that's all I want to know. No. Okay, cool. Mine is, one, I'm petty. I could be super petty. I'm a lot better now, but I was super petty. Like, if you make me mad, I may come home with your favorite. I may come home with your favorite food and eat it.
And you had relationships?
I mean, yeah, I did good stuff. Like, that wasn't the worst thing. Like, I didn't do nothing crazy.
Okay. What's another one?
Petty, I would say, I used to do the silent treatment real good.
Silent treatment?
Yeah, like, if you make me mad. But it wasn't on purpose. It's just that I didn't have nothing to say to you because I'm mad at you. Like, it's not even me just purposely ignoring you. It's just that I don't have nothing to say because you really made me mad.
I really hate the silent treatment. I'd rather, this is probably toxic too. I would rather you, like, I'm not gonna say yell at me, but just explain to me what's going on, like what you mad at, what's the problem, instead of just being quiet.
Yeah, because you don't know what somebody thinking when they quiet.
Right. Like, what he about to do?
I'd rather not say nothing because if I do say something, it's going to be so far left. And I'd rather just be quiet and just take that L being quiet. But that don't help neither. Both don't help. It's just you picking the lesser of the evils.
Okay, and what's the
third is petty, silent treatment, and I would say cutting people off quick, man. That's very toxic too.
Okay, what is something quick that you would cut them off for?
I can just cut you off because I don't like something. Like, it could be anything. It could be anything. And I won't give you no explanation. I just do it.
Gotcha.
Which ain't cool neither.
Yeah.
That's really. But those are things I used to do. I haven't done nothing toxic lately. I think I've been a lot better at that.
Got you.
So.
Okay. You petty.
That's the wrong pile. Obviously, you haven't been paying attention. Your ADD kicking in.
I think it's this.
No, it's not. No, we're not gonna lie and say it's that. It's not.
Okay, do titties matter? Why or why not? I mean, I think it depends on the person.
What? Say that again?
It's like, do titties matter?
Okay, so I took the card because I feel like I didn't write that. And I'm pretty sure.
Let me see.
No.
What?
I'm going to get that closer right there. Make sure that the people can see. Where you go to high school again?
Stop. What is wrong?
Do titles matter? Why or why not? Titles?
No, let me see.
Titles with an I. And T and L. But titties matter. The big ones, the small ones, the mosquitoes.
This literally looks like Ryan.
The big areolas. They all matter.
Stop.
But that don't say titties, ma'am.
It do say titles. It definitely says titles. I was about to defend everybody, and it definitely says.
Why would you think I would ask?
Ryan, because you're you. Like, what are you talking about? Anybody that knows you knows that this is a question you would ask. Okay. I could ask any of your friends, and they would definitely say that.
That's very true.
Like, what are you talking about?
But the more important thing is you can't read.
I read it too fast. It's the liquor. It's
yeah, I bet.
Liquor. Okay, that's the right pile.
We're not about to breeze past that.
Shut up. Come on. It's your turn, right?
Titties matter. Goddamn right they matter.
Hey, I'm not part of that club, so.
Everyone take a shot.
Oh, I never took my first one, so.
Yeah,
I guess
babysitting.
I just don't. This is nasty.
Even the lopsided titties matter. Actually, one titty is bigger.
Ryan, let it go. Okay, come on. It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh. What are you passionate about?
I am passionate about creating stuff. As you can see, I have a book. I have a card game. I'm making clothes. I'm into photography now. I'm trying to learn videography. I just want to create stuff. I'm passionate about creating in the podcast.
Okay. What am I passionate about?
Mm-hmm.
I'm passionate about people being happy. So I guess that's a form of pleasing. I'm passionate about that. What I mean is, my blog is a form of people who are not able to express what they feel or what they think or whatever. They're able to get that from me.
Right.
So I get people asking me like, what happened with this and what did you do with this? And I'm like, oh, you actually read this. Pleasure products. I really enjoy having those as a selling point because it's not just toys. They're not just used for sex. There are different reasons why people use pleasure products, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that and everybody's happy.
I would love to talk about that one day.
We can, of course. And I'm always open to talk about it. I bring the products in, send them on the table. We can talk about them, what they do, who they do them for.
Especially from a man's view, because men have a different thing with
toys. Men think toys they're your friend. Toys are your friend. They are your partner. They are you tag them in, per se.
Oh, tag team.
You tag team.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good,
Yeah, okay.
I'm tired. Get on in, dildo.
Right. Shut up. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
Actually, it was my turn, but it's okay. This nigga can't count, can't read. I just want to leave a legacy that I help people or inspire people by my gifts. Okay. So that's why I'm big on creating, because it's like you never know who's watching. You never know what inspiration they get from you. So like even like the podcast the first year, it was so many people that we didn't know was watching. Man. Until we stopped. And
I got a free meal from doing that podcast, man.
Yeah, they were just like, where's the podcast? And I'm like, I ain't even know you watched the podcast. Yeah. Or like just a book. Like it'd be just somebody that I don't even know post a book on social media, and I just end up seeing it, and they'll talk about like how I helped them, or just
got you.
Yeah, just inspiring people through what I'm good at, or like what I like to do or love to do.
Got you.
Yeah.
What legacy I want to leave behind?
Yeah.
I just want people to like when they think of me, they be like, she was really cool. She was really smart. Like she was down to earth. I could be myself around her. Like a eulogy at a funeral. I think that's important. Like what people say about you is very important. So that's like the legacy. And one of the biggest things is I want people to always say, she said she wanted to do this and she did it.
Right. Yeah, that's a good feeling.
She said she wanted to do this and she did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it every time.
Yeah.
I
rock with that.
Like.
I rock with that. What is the longest amount of time you're willing to wait for sex when dealing with somebody? Tomorrow. It's your turn. Tomorrow, your turn.
I think it just depends on the situation. It depends on the situation.
Okay. What's the longest you're willing to wait, though? Like, if he like, man, I'm a virgin and I just want to wait till I'm married, and y'all gonna get married till like 5 years.
No.
It's too long?
Yeah. If I was like 21, I probably would have been okay with that.
So, what's the longest you're willing to wait now?
If somebody told me I had to wait?
Yeah, like, it's, yeah.
2 years.
2?
2 years.
Good self-control.
2 years.
If you can go back and relive any moment in your life, what would it be and why?
I think when my dad took us to Disney World every single year.
Ooh.
I didn't appreciate it. As I got older, I used to talk to people about it. I complained to my dad a lot about the fact that, Dad, we're always going to, Disney World every single year. Like, can we not? Uh-huh. And as a kid, it just seemed like it was just happening over and over again. But when I got older, I started talking to people who have never been to Disney World.
Yeah.
And that was such a norm for me that I thought it was crazy nobody else went.
Yeah.
Now that my dad's getting older, my stepbrother's older, he has kids now. I'm like, can we go back to Disney World? Like, this is cool.
It's full circle.
Yeah, can we take them to Disney World? And I don't have any kids, so I live through everybody else's kids.
Right.
So can we go back to Disney World? I think that's the thing that I would go back and relive.
That's a good one. I would say probably when I was a kid, visiting my grandmother on summertime, like being in Indiana, just because like when you grow up, your norm is family time, and when you get older and you see your family kind of like spreading out, you realize like how important that is, and like those memories, like how valuable you hold them. So like when you have those same memories, it's like, damn, like it's not that I took it for granted. I just didn't know any better because that was my norm. That's what I thought. I expected that. Like,
what was the name of the street? Dracker. In Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah, Dracker Street. So I just like those, even just family time, even my friends, like, cause that's such a tight knit city. I didn't have that when I left and moved to Miami and grew up in Miami. But I can go back every summer and I see the same people, and I still, like, we not as close, but I have a relationship to where I can hang out with y'all. We can go do something.
You know what's interesting is I saw a post that was like, you didn't realize the last time you played with your childhood friends would be the last time you played with your childhood friends. Like, the last time you pulled your bike up at your friend's house was the last time y'all actually hung out, because as you get older, you outgrow people just naturally. Yeah. People go different ways in life. People have kids. People get married. Just whatever. And so you don't realize that last time was the last time you actually were hanging out with them or just doing the stuff you used to do. Also, I was telling my mom the other day, like, I used to ride my bike cities.
Man, bro.
Cities.
Yeah.
Now they got, like, Find My iPhone and stuff. We ain't had that back then. My mama just used to tell me to be in before it got dark outside.
And I got in
trouble. I got in trouble every time because I used to like being outside.
Yeah. We was outside.
Outside.
All day. Man, if you was in Hammond, Indiana around the time I was growing up, I don't know, remember the years. Before 2009 when I graduated high school. But, like, if you was in Hammond was jumping. And this is only coming from a kid who visited holidays. So I can only imagine if you lived there and was there year round.
Yeah.
It was jumping when I was there. So I know when I was going, it was always stuff to do, bro.
Yeah, especially at the basketball court in Hammond.
Yeah, it was always stuff to do.
It was different. That was a different.
That's like my favorite childhood memories, being there.
I just remember always being with Grandma at Gus Macker. Like, and everybody playing basketball over there, and they turned that lot into, like, a big tournament.
He was jumping. Oh, my God, man.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
You sure? What inspires you to be better every day?
Knowing my potential, knowing, like, I just think knowing who I am, knowing what I'm capable of, and just, I feel like everybody don't get this opportunity. Because people like, I was watching today, Soul. You seen the Soul, Disney?
Yes, it has a big message.
Yeah, Soul is my favorite cartoon. And it's like, the message was, one person was so busy focused on getting to their purpose that they was missing the experience of life and the journey. And the other person wasn't focused on the purpose. They was just happy with just the small things in life. And I think just appreciating the small things in life and, like, what it has to offer, and just knowing who you are, like, all of those things combined, that's it for me.
I think it's so funny because this has changed. My nephews being born has really inspired me to just do better, to just be great every day, because I know that they're young now. They're 4 and 2. They're like my babies. So as they get older, I just want to make sure that they're set up, like that they know that they can do whatever they put their mind to. It just takes them do a little research or whatever. So that inspires me every single day. My nephews.
I like that. Kids will do something to you.
Yeah.
Kids will do something to you. And the last one, what would you tell your younger self?
Leave them niggas alone. No. No, but for real.
Leave the guys alone.
Leave the men alone. It's more so, if I could have just said, like, college, just really study, do your work, put in the groundwork for whatever it is that you want to do as you get older. Because so many things cloud your mind and cloud your judgment, cloud what it is that you're supposed to be, what your purpose is. When I see people on TV that know, like, from this age that they are supposed to do this and they're going to do this, it's like, oh my gosh, how did you even know that? But because my mind was somewhere else, I focused on partying. I focused on, like, just things that do not matter today.
Yeah.
If I could tell myself to do anything, it would just be focus.
Stay locked in.
Just stay locked in, focus. When people are growing up, they think that they're supposed to just be so social, supposed to go do everything that people invite you to, and that's not the case.
I agree with that.
Learn how to say no, and just focus on what your goal is. Learn what your goal is and just focus on it.
Yeah. I would say, I would tell my younger self to just, like, wherever you at, appreciate it. We be so quick to get to somewhere, like, I can't wait to graduate college, and then you out of college, and it's like, man, I had so much fun. Like, I wish I can just go back. Yeah. Or just living too much in the past and the future and not in the present. And I just would have told myself, like, whatever you're going through, even if it's not good, just enjoy it. Because one day it's gonna be over, and you're gonna be like, I would do it all again, how it just was.
And time flies so fast.
Yeah.
It felt like COVID just happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
COVID is almost like 2-3 years ago.
Right.
How? It's like, where did the time go? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was still outside during COVID. I was one of the problems.
Spreading the
I
stuff.
was the problem. I was probably a super spreader. I didn't get COVID until I moved to Austin.
Interesting.
All the time I was outside at Park Ave in Dallas, going to the clubs and, you know, bopping around. Like, I didn't get nothing. As soon as I moved to Austin by myself,
Yeah.
I caught it.
Was it bad?
How'd that happen? Yeah, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Damn. I couldn't lay on my back. Nothing. It was just like, no, not saying it like that. Oh my God. I sleep on my back, Ryan.
Okay, I didn't say nothing.
Oh my God. Not like that. Not like that.
All right. My last question is, would you let your best friend sleep with your partner for $1 million?
Would I let my best friend sleep with my partner for $1 million?
Would you let your best friend smash your partner for $1 million?
Yes. However, if he agrees to it, I'm going to leave him. So he can smash her, I can get my money, but I'm going to leave him because he agreed to it. I just feel like he too easy. Like, why all it take is some money for you to want to be okay with it?
But it's up to you though. Like you're deciding if he get to smash.
He's a person. He could say yes I do or no I don't want to. So if I say, hey babe, can you sleep with my best friend? We're gonna get $1 million. And he'd be like, baby, no, I love you so much. I don't want to do that. And I don't even look at her like that. I'll be like, I love you.
But you say yes first, right?
Yeah, I would be okay with it, but I'm not gonna stay. I'm not obligated to stay with him. I can let him. We can get our bread, but once that happens, we done.
So you can say yeah, and then he says yeah, and then but you see
too easy. He's for the streets. If it takes a little bit of money for you to say yes, I'll sleep with your best friend.
Okay, first of all, $1 million ain't a little bit of money. Secondly, you said yes. It's up to you, and you're basically saying that because he agreed with what you said, you're getting rid of him. Do you understand how ridiculous?
But if I say no, he gonna be mad at me because I just turned down $1 million.
He might not. I don't know.
Either way, we both still gonna get this bread.
Either way, you sound ridiculous. We can go our
separate ways. Why? We can go our separate ways.
Because you are gonna get rid of him because you said yes. You said yes. It's up to you. I said
yes, but I need him to say no. I need him to say no. I need him to say no. And if he say no, I might still let him and stay with him because I know that he actually cares and loves me enough to say no.
Do y'all? Am I tripping? Like, this sounds ridiculous.
No, it don't. It really
don't. Maybe the headphones like.
Let me hold on. Rebuttals and be like, babe, like it's $1 million. I get it, but I really love you. I don't want to sleep with your best friend. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, baby, I understand. He'd be like, now if we want to just get this money, I can. I'd be like, you know what, babe? I know you really don't want to, but if you want to get this money, we can. But at the end of the day, if he says like, you know, okay, cool. As soon as I say it, like, damn, have you been wanting to sleep with her?
But you said yes.
He a grown man. He got his own mind. He could say yes or no.
You do too.
What's the problem? I mean, I want the money.
Yo, if I had hair in my head, I would pull this shit out because.
What's the problem?
Do you hear yourself?
I do.
It's up to you. You said yes.
Okay.
You're mad at him for agreeing with you to get the money.
Okay, so if I say no, will he know I said no?
Yeah, he gonna know.
Okay, then I'm gonna say yes because I want to get this money.
No, you don't want the money because if you did, okay, I'm about to end this shit because you just.
What?
What do you mean? What? Do you hear yourself?
Yes. Very clearly, these headphones are great.
And you make sense. And you feel like you make sense.
Yes. Do I not? I think I do. I just want him to act like he care. Just a little bit. Just act like you care. Like, babe, like, I hear you. I guess, I mean. If
you sound nutty.
No.
You sound crazy.
No.
You sound delusional. No. You sound out your mind.
Okay, so would you let your partner sleep with your friend for $1 million?
No. It's a no.
Oh.
It's a no. It's a no.
Oh.
And then I gotta be friends with you afterwards. And we at the wedding and we just all buddy and hey, we both smashed my wife.
No, that's why I'm leaving mine because I don't want that problem. I'm gonna leave mine.
So why not just say no?
Because I want the money.
So you care about the money more than him?
He needs to rebuttal. If he says no, I won't do it. We won't do it.
Am I high? Like, I promise, I haven't smoked weed in a very, very long time. It's been some years. Am I tripping? Because it's no way she makes sense. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping because
whatever, Ryan. At the end of the day, like, you know, I don't have no man, so I can't decide for anybody for anything. We could ask somebody that actually has a relationship that would be able to know. But I just feel like shit.
I expected more from that because that just
they don't treat
this is I ain't gonna even get on women.
Anyway, yeah, please don't. We're not doing that. This is not that podcast. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Crazy.
We're not doing that.
Okay, let me.
No more.
No, I had another question. No, okay, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let that go.
Please don't. But, yeah, I'm excited to be back.
I am too.
And yeah, I'm lit. I don't know why y'all gave me this liquor.
All right, man. So what should our fans be expecting 2023 moving forward now?
Just from the podcast or from us as in general? In
general. What should they be expecting from us, from you, from the podcast, all around?
All right. So for me, period, I definitely am going to continue to write on my blog. So definitely look that up. That is unrelentingtruths.blog. And if that doesn't work, you'll find the link on my Instagram because I'm not 100% sure right now. Also, I will be rolling back out my adult toy store. People loved it. I went to Austin and just kind of lost my passion for everything because I felt really miserable. But I'm really excited about that. We do have our podcast kicking off, and I'm super ecstatic.
And with the pleasure products, you're gonna be hosting pleasure product parties. I like that, PPP, pleasure product parties. I got a ring to it.
PPP loans.
Yeah.
I did not get one of those. I should have, but I did not.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about you? What you got coming?
You know, just continue on the podcast, just being creative, continue to write books. I'm gonna talk more about the card game once I fix all the little nooks and crannies. Is that the right word for that? No,
kinks.
Okay.
Get the kinks worked out.
Kinks is more of like sex stores.
No, work out the kinks, like the problems, the issues.
I can't say kinks. Kink sounds kinky to me.
I have a kink in my neck, a crook in my neck.
All right. Yeah, we might both be slow. But no, I'll let y'all know when the game comes out. I will be starting a YouTube page, going around interviewing people on P's and Q's. Just creating stuff. Getting into photography, so I'm gonna be going around taking pictures of random people. Hey, you want a picture? It's Valentine's Day. You and your man look real nice together. Click, or shooting little videos.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So the Silkbox, Silkbox with 2 X's. And I'm really excited.
Before we go, shout your social media out so people can follow you.
My social media is Malika, MALEE _KUH. I kind of forgot that fast. Find me on Instagram, Unsolicited _Opinions 20.
There we go. Memory is kicking in.
Hey. No. And then what's yours?
Mine is Ryan _J Weems.
Ryan _J. See, now you talk about me.
Ryan _J Weems. Either way, we're gonna fix it once we're done with this. But yeah, Ryan _J Weems, and you just follow me on all social sites with the same name, I think. But if not, I'll let you know later.
Okay.
And yeah, until next time.
All right. We are the Unsolicited Opinions Podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Got you again.
I'm sick of this. We out.